Remember that time you saw a batsman hit a six over the boundary and you were like, wow, that was a good shot.
Oh, you called it, Kev. Oh, yes, AB.
And now imagine that same shot, but the batsman hit it backwards over the wicketkeeper's head. And then a few balls later, he hit another six, but this time it's a scoop shot over the bowler's head. That's AB de Villiers for you. He was born in Pretoria back in 1984, and he was already obsessed with cricket from a young age. He'd be out there in the backyard with his brother, perfecting his shots and dreaming of wearing the Proteas jersey, but AB just wasn't any kid. His talents were obvious from day one, and he was tearing apart bowling attacks in local leagues, smashing the ball like it was nothing. And it wasn't long before he got his big break. At 17, he made his first-class debut for Northerns. And guess what? He didn't disappoint. In 2004, he got the call-up for the ODI team, facing England in his first international match. The same year, he made his Test debut against Australia, facing seasoned bowlers like Glenn McGrath and Shane Warne, the kind of guys who can make even the best batsmen look like amateurs. But not AB. He showed everyone that he belonged in this league. He'd made it to the big time, and he was not going anywhere. In 2009, AB's career took another leap forward. He was appointed captain of the South African ODI team, a role he embraced with his trademark energy and enthusiasm. His leadership was as impressive as his batting. He inspired his team, he led by example, and helped them achieve new heights. Under his leadership, South Africa became one of the most dominant ODI teams in the world. But AB wasn't your average batsman. His arsenal was full of moves perfectly designed to exploit some weaknesses in the field. His signature shot was the switch hit, where he'd switch from right-handed to left-handed mid-delivery. It's amazing, he could switch between right and left hand like it's nothing. And then there was also the scoop shot, where he'd scoop the ball over the keeper's head with crazy precision. How does he do it? Well, most people agree that de Villiers is one of the greatest power hitters in cricket. His grip and bat swing play a massive role in his ability to hit all of those huge sixes. And if you've noticed, when the ball is getting bowled, de Villiers' grip is open and straight. Due to his lack of a close grip, which would make it more difficult to play shots on the offside, he's able to access shots all over the ground. De Villiers can also hit the ball hard and quickly with his hands to produce force. He's careful not to lose form or allow his bottom hand to make too many plays, though, as this will lessen his chances of hitting the ball in the middle. Let's do a quick analysis of his batting style. De Villiers also talks about his batting and what he refers to as a box. To keep his swing compact and avoid cuts when he reaches for the ball, he tries to visualize all of the shots falling inside this box. This is evident even in his most spectacular shots, as he keeps the ball close to him inside this box in order to keep his timing and force. Naturally, de Villiers' ability to play shots all over the field is both his signature and most distinctive quality. This alone helps his technique because it forces the bowlers to adjust their fields and think differently. The fundamental element of all of de Villiers' ramp shots is his lightning-fast positioning. The bowler is unable to counter the shot with a different kind of delivery because he simply has no time to adjust. To achieve an even lower center of gravity, de Villiers further crouches when playing these ramp and scoop shots behind square. He can hit the ball over the fielders and sometimes even for six by getting under it thanks to this. Another important factor in de Villiers' ability to play 360-degree shots is his stance. In order to play the short ball well, he's pushed back by his back and across the trigger. Still, the crouching allows him to reach lower for the full balls. De Villiers adopted this back and forth trigger in the early years of his international career, following some early setbacks with the short ball. You mix these three elements and what do you get? Well, a big line of records. This man doesn't shy away when it comes to those records. The fastest ODI century. On January 18th of 2015, de Villiers scored the fastest century in ODI history, reaching 100 runs off of just 31 balls against the West Indies. This innings included 16 sixes and 9 fours. I mean, that is insane. And a really bad day for the Windies. 162 versus West Indies in the 2015 World Cup. In the 2015 ICC Cricket World Cup, de Villiers played an innings of 162 not out of 66 balls against the West Indies. Number 3, Test cricket mastery. While de Villiers is often celebrated for his limited over speed hittings, his Test career is equally impressive. He scored 8,765 runs in Test cricket at an average of 50.66, with 22 centuries and 46 half-centuries. In modern cricket, AB de Villiers is the most versatile batsman. In any format, he can bat in any position and just feels completely at ease. For example, de Villiers hit 41 off 11 deliveries while batting at number 5 in an Indian Premier League (IPL) match between Royal Challengers Bangalore and Mumbai Indians in 2015. However, in their second match against the same team, he batted at number 3 and scored a determined 133 off 59 deliveries. You could send him off from any number and he's still going to deliver. But sadly, all good things have to come to an end at some point. AB's retirement from international cricket in 2018 was sudden and shocking. We all felt it, the fans, the commentators, the players, and now we're going to miss his brilliance, his charisma, and his infectious energy. We miss the way that he used to make us feel, but it wasn't farewell yet as he continued to play in various T20 leagues, at least until 2021. So the next time you see a batsman hit a shot that just seems impossible, remember AB de Villiers. Remember the man who broke cricket. Remember the man who showed us that anything is possible if you dare to dream big. And maybe, just maybe, that shot is going to remind you of the joy, the excitement, and the sheer brilliance of AB. He's a legend, and he always will be remembered.